Hey guys, this is Mindful Wrath, just call me Wrath. And I got super duper bored the other day, and I decided I was going to make the entire Sanguimancer base from the fic that I wrote because I'm a giant nerd. So that is what we are looking at right now. I made the whole thing. It's not at any particular point in the story, I just kind of put all the things I liked best in there. So it's kind of eclectic. But I hope you guys will enjoy it because I really enjoyed making it. So let's go down and go ahead and take a look. So the first thing we have is the heroes of our story, Zoe and Fiona. They're out here. Zoe has, Fiona has a rocket launcher, which is necessary for all destruction of evil blood magic bases, as unassuming as they may look from here. And of course they're holding hands because they're adorable. And badass and all that jazz. Then the front of the house looks really bad because Rithian built it. There's the pigs over here. They have a little mud over there to play in, a trough, you know, all that stuff. They like to look at you. Over here we have Kieran Dave, who's realizing just now just how bad he fucked up. So he's got a hand over his mouth, or at least that's what I tried to communicate, going, oh my, because he's very mild like that. At the back there are some cows. There's 4 cows, which never really came into it much, but there they are. And it was important for me to have them there. And that's really about it on the outside. There's eclectic torch placement on the roof to keep mobs from spawning. But again, this... whoop, had a little lag there. This is supposed to be something that Rithian built, and we all know how good he is at building houses. So we'll come inside. There's a chest by the door, which right now only has arrows in it, in case you need to go out and shoot things. This is supposed to be like a welcome mat, even though it's also a pressure plate. There's boots, you leave your boots by the door. There's weapons and a fishing rod in case you need anything. The armchair. I never mentioned this in the story, but Rithian has a collection of ender things. So there's like an enderman statue and ender pearl and all kinds of weird shit over here. And some thaumaturge robes, because why the hell not? There's also a map and a dinky little table. And that's it, because this house really needs some interior design, because it really sucks, and is boring and not much fun. So that's the main room. This is Parvis's room. It's a cluttered mess, just how you like it. There's paintings. I don't know where he got paintings from. Maybe he made them. Who knows? He's got all kinds of stuff. Fire shard, a whip that he found somewhere, because of course he would have a whip. The blood orb, of course. He doesn't clean up much, so there's some spider webs. There's some tools, including the knife, of course, because that has to live in here. I had forgotten how tacky they are. They're super tacky. I was envisioning something much more austere and scary looking, but you can't have everything. There's a little wardrobe. There's some spare clothes, some water, a candle, you know, all the kinds of things you would need for toiletries. There's a chest with nothing in it. It would probably have clothes and stuff, whatever. There's a tiny little bathroom with a mirror and a sink. That's totally a sink. There's a bath back here behind the curtains. There's no toilet because I don't have DecoCraft, which I kind of regret. There were some things I really wanted to do that we'll see later. But yeah, that's Parvis's room. I put carpets on the floor to simulate the amount of clothes he would have piled up on the floor because he never puts anything away. But I couldn't really make piles of clothes, so I just put carpet, and it kind of works. So there's that. There's an Enderman head on the wall, because why not? That's definitely the kind of thing Rithian would have in his house. This is a closet. It's just got all kinds of shit, matching backpacks for them, supplies, etc. Everything you would need in a closet, including some weird blue goop, because why not? Every closet needs some kind of weird blue goop in it. Then there is Rithian's room, which has almost nothing in it, as it should be. There's a little wardrobe, a case of showing things off. These are all void tools, which of course he never uses. There's a chest, again, for clothes, etc. There's all those little keepsakes, mushroom in the pot, the portable pool, mug from the Crooked Caber, T's little arrowhead, and a piece of black rock. And that is it, because he is a boring person and has no personal items or any kind of decoration at all. And I gave him black curtains because he's emo. So that's that room. Then there's the kitchen, where you have your shelves and shelves of booze. I promise that's booze. There isn't actually a booze mod in this, or it would have been real booze. Some food, potatoes, etc. Appliances, potions, more food. Cookery bits, including some pliers, which I was very pleased to see in the game, because I'm a terrible person. These chests are empty. Don't ask me why I got hungry chests, I just liked how they looked. There's the hole in the floor, which we just fell down. But yes, the hole in the floor at the back of the kitchen. And the Thaumcraft room, which took a lot longer than it should have, because Thaumcraft is a dick. But on the bright side, it ended up with me having this chest full of research, which is, you know, more likely what would actually be in there. And just some kind of random shit thrown around. There's another portal at the back. And yeah, that's about it. You can tell I was enamored with these lanterns. I really like them. I like being able to stick lights on the ceiling. And I figure most things that I like are things that Rithian in this universe would like. You know, just for reasons. And then there's the tunnel, the nondescript old mining tunnel, which goes down and down and down. And at some point I mentioned that there were like 100-something steps, and there actually are 100-something steps. It goes really far down, and there's not really anything in here. I just kind of cleared out all the ore to make it look like it had actually been mined in a little. I left the fossils because nobody cares about fossils. If you're not trying to make dinosaurs. And I swear the framing of this was not on purpose, it just kind of happened, and I was really happy with it. But we have here Parvis at the bottom of the stairs. And the altar room, which is just a monstrous sort of thing, as it always should be. And the stars of our show on the site, whatever. Got the stairs cut into the wall, which is pretty cool. There's the chest with the chisel and hammer, which are very important. You may notice looking at this is actually bigger than a 6th tier blood altar. Normally it stops right here, but I figured that after killing the Ender Dragon you'd want to upgrade your altar again with, you know, whatever new stuff you were inventing. So I had these blocks of Enderium, because I figured, why not use some Ender shit, it'll be great. Up here there's a dragon egg actually in the altar. I would take it out and show you, but it tends to glitch the game out, so we'll just leave it there. Then over here is the freezer, where you keep all the pigs. There's no pigs in here, because it's actually really hard to hang up pig carcasses in Minecraft, surprisingly. But there is a lot of snow. I know it says carpenter's block, but I promise it's snow. The real snow was melting. It was not fun. But there's that. Then over on the other side, we have everybody's favorite bit. And you can hear them from here, and one of them is poking through the wall, because there's a lot of them. We have all the pigs, and I never really named this room, but in my head I refer to it as the farm. And this room actually creeped me the hell out when I was making it. You can see everybody is about their business. Oh good, the blood moon's rising. Well, that's fantastic. Everybody is doing their things, making potions, smelting gold for the golden apples. It was not until after I wrote the story that I realized that golden apples do not actually go into potion making, which is really amusing, but oh well. But gold is involved somehow, I'm sure. I don't play Minecraft a lot. And over here we have Strippin', and way, way back in the corner there, it's turning super red. Whatever. Way back in the corner here we have Lalna, back where nobody would see him. Hang on a second. There we go. Way back where nobody would see him, we have Lalna. Because he was back there, but no one ever saw him. And you can actually leave the fence open, because they're not going anywhere. But so that's this room. This room creeped me out a lot when I was making it, because this was the first room I put the statues in, and it was like super duper creepy. I was like, I'm putting people in a farm. I have a people farm, and it's really weird, and I don't like it. There ought to be technically a bunch of testificates in here and other people, but it got too cluttered, and I couldn't really do it. But that's the people farm, and it's just as horrible as I had envisioned. And then, of course, everybody's favorite room at the end of the hallway is Strife's. And I swear to God, I did not know about his current skin when I made this statue. So you can imagine how shocking it was to me that I put him down and he was looking like that. I had to leave the room for a few minutes because I was too embarrassed. But there's all this. This is the room that it made me sad I didn't have DecoCraft because I couldn't put chains on the walls, so I had to make do with that. But yeah, that's this. Got the little mattress, got everything. And I can't actually spend too much time in this room because I get too embarrassed. I start going, oh my god, what have I done? I actually can't hang out with any of the statues too much because they creep me out. But so that's about it. That's the entirety of the base. Parvis has an appropriately shocked expression, which is good. Worked out well. But that's the Sanguimancer base. This room by itself, just clearing all this out and fixing it up, that took about, I want to say 5 hours to get all this done. Partially because I didn't know what the hell I was doing, and partially because we're actually at bedrock, like below bedrock, like this is the floor of the world. If I punch through this block, there's nothing underneath it. I'll show you. Wait. There it goes. Okay, so we're one above bedrock, but still. That's the end of the world down there. And I'm gonna fix it because I don't like having it there. It worries me. There we go. But yeah, we're super, super far down. And my only excuse for that is that the base was probably higher up in reality. Or, you know, that Minecraft is not as analogous to reality as the way I was writing it. But, so that's that. Yeah, that's about everything. So I really enjoyed making this. I had a great time doing it, even though it took forever. I think the entire build took about, I want to say 12 hours all told. And part of that was because Thaumcraft is a fucking dick and won't let you, it won't construct the multi-block structure with the altar until you actually have the research, and there's no way to cheat the research in that I could find. So I had to go through it all semi-legit, spawning in nodes all over the place, which was a lot of fun. But in the end, it all got put together, and I really, really like how it turned out. I had a great time doing it, even though it was a little frustrating at times. Yeah, so that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed making it. It was a trial, but it was a fun one. And somewhere around here, I put a mailbox in the river. I don't actually remember where, but it's somewhere around here. Somewhere down there there's a chest. I don't remember where I put it, but it's there, and that's what's important. So that's the Sanguimancer base. I have no idea if I'm gonna do more Minecraft builds. I would like to, because I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun, and definitely a learning experience. I don't actually know what I would build, but, you know, maybe I'll figure something out, and it'll be good. And when I do, I'll probably show you guys. So, I guess that's all from me. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed making it, or like at least half as much. Thank you all for supporting me through the writing of this story, and for hanging around and just generally being cool. I really appreciate it. And hopefully I can continue to do cool stuff that you guys enjoy. So thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all around. Bye!